My mom still tells me I need to match head to toe. That's why we're still stuck. For decades, Latina women were taught match everything, dress like a lady, don't break the mold. Those weren't style rules, they were control. They sell this as the future of fashion. But be honest, who was this ever made for? Because pain isn't elegance, pain is just pain. I don't just talk about fashion. I expose what it does to a Latina woman in real life. Today I'm spilling the tea on the Latina styling rules nobody admits are holding us back. Número uno. My mom thinks matching head to toe is fashion, and that's exactly the problem. Latina women were taught that matching head to toe is what makes you stylish. Shoes match the bag, bag matches the outfit, outfit matches the moment. And let me be clear, matching works. It always has. The problem is we were taught that's the only way to look stylish, just like how my mom thinks. Like if everything doesn't coordinate perfectly, the outfit is wrong. That rule was repeated for generations, so it became the law. Not because it's the best way to dress, but because it's the safest, most familiar way to be approved. So if you ever felt boxed in, bored, or limited by doing it the right way, you weren't lacking creativity. You were following an outdated rule that stopped evolving. Matching is a tool. It was never meant to be the whole language. Opinion number 2. Neutrals are sold to us using white women as reference, even though they come alive on Latinas. Here's a line nobody says out loud. Neutrals are marketed as luxury, using white women as the default image. And that image gets implanted into our heads as the right way to look expensive. But neutrals don't disappear on Latina women. They actually come alive when styled with contrast, texture, and presence. What fails us isn't beige. It's copying a version of beige that was never designed for our skin, our features, our energy. So if neutrals never looked right on you, you weren't wrong. You were referencing the wrong woman. Opinion number 3. Latina classy is still stuck in the 1940s. Let's talk about classy. Because Latina classy still looks like 1947 respectability. Polished, contained, quiet. Elegant, but never powerful. That version of classy wasn't built for women with curves, volume, movement, or presence. It wasn't about taste, it was about control. If modern fashion is constantly asking you to shrink, that's not class, that's a cage. Opinion number 4. Long straight hair isn't superior, it's just more rewarded. This one makes people uncomfortable. Long straight hair isn't more beautiful, it's just safer. It's the hair that gets less questions, less assumptions, less punishment. When white women wear our natural features, curls, volume, textures, it's called exotic, editorial, cool. When we live in them, it's too much. Opinion number 5. I was gonna say 4. 5. Latinas are told to tone it down because our bodies are automatically sexualized. Latina women aren't sexualized because of what we wear. We're sexualized because of how our bodies are read. Same dress, different body, different judgment. So when they tell you to tone it down, they're not giving you styling advice. They're asking you to manage other people's discomfort. That's not elegance. That's emotional labor. Here's the truth that fashion doesn't want to say. You don't break in by being better. You break in by being clear. I'm a fashionable Latina who breaks fashion rules in real life to prove we belong everywhere. even when the system says we don't. If fashion ever made you feel invisible, confused, or behind, you're not. It just wasn't built with you in mind. Stay here. This is where we stop pretending and start styling on our terms.